So life is half about what it gives you and half about how you handle it. It's actually probably mostly about how you handle situations, right? You can say that something will make you angry or upset, and something is, and yet things are bad, but also good. Everything is all about how you interpret it, right? And when I was a kid, my English teacher said, that's what the quote from one of the guys on YouTube says on his Minecraft video. I put a link in the description. But also, my teacher was saying, like, going through you know, crisis. A crisis not doesn't have to be bad. It could be a positive. Just that the fact that you are going through a change in your life, right? A, a, a baby being born is a crisis. A wedding is a crisis. Your house getting burned down like mine right here could be a crisis. These are all crises in your life, and I'm starting to realize that. Starting with back in reflections and thinking about how people, seeing how other people handle situations, and it could be a very small thing, that insignificant thing, but if you don't handle it well, then it turns into a bigger thing than it needs to be, right? And you can take a big thing and make it real small if you handle it very well. So that's the whole thing about it, right? And how to handle stress and how to handle situations on a crisis. Like me, I've been through so many crises in my life, and my life been through so many chapters. That's what's beautiful about having a life, because every day is a new destiny and every moment is a new opportunity. That's the one thing I say every day. That's my saying right there. That's my words of wisdom for you people. Every day is a new destiny. Every moment is a new opportunity. And you want to take every moment and opportunity you can to make people smile and make the world a better place. And that's what I try to do. And it doesn't work out. No, there's people who are still going to smile, frown at you and yell at you, don't matter what you do. Of course they are. Are you going to be the scapegoat? And they're going to crucify you, while the man is just, standing there beside you, get let free as a murderer and a thief? Maybe. But you know what? That's what happens. And sometimes you do get crucified for other people's sins. And you know what? You're not even a savior. You're not even put there. You don't even know why you'd be put in these situations. But you do get put in these situations. But like again, what the guy said, it's about half of what life give you, and the other half is how you handle the situation, man. That's that guy that makes a Minecraft video is sick in a hospital and almost dying. He's a handicapped person in a wheelchair that is probably as old as I am. And to look at him and see that what he going through, my problems might be a little bit smaller than his. Or they might be a little bit bigger. It's all about your perspective. One of the videos I'm going to make is that, talking about how, about perspective. And I'm going to make a whole other video about perspective. But, life is all about your perspective, You can get stressed out because somebody tell you, oh, you shouldn't be putting meat in the fridge. It's belonging in the freezer. You can be like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't really think about the fact that it's meat. Or you can say you're sorry. You can, as you said, if you ask somebody where something is, you don't just assume that, they are being stupid, even though, you may not understand the question or you don't understand the nature. But you just gotta, cooperate people, even if you think that something that they're doing is stupid. And maybe the people are not as smart as you are. Everybody got their and even if somebody asks you something that you think is really, really easy, like, are you really asking me that? maybe they're asking you like a question to see what your answer is. Or maybe they want to make sure that you know, to make sure you heard them. Or maybe they're asking you, you know, because they want you to help them and be helpful. Who knows? But instead of questioning them why you asking the question, maybe you should just answer the question. Because everybody have their own. Everybody got the things that they're good at, and the things that you're good at, not always the thing that you think are easy, and the thing that you think you're good at that are hard, you may not be that good at. So it's one of the things, perception. It's a really interesting thing, and I've been studying a lot about perception and people and. But you guys just gotta think about things. Like I lost my job, and the one time, and I'm like, well, maybe it just means I need to take more time to work on myself, and work on things that mean more to me than just money. Or my friend that was sitting at a restaurant for an hour say, hey, there's wait at the restaurant for an hour, and he say, well, just hang out, see the water. It's beautiful. You gotta sometimes just have to stop and smell roses, instead of complaining that you're going for a walk. You gotta stop and smell roses instead of complaining that you have to go for a walk. Because who knows why, you don't have a car or what, or, whatever it may be. But, like that what happened to me the other day. My friend is like, oh, we're going to park here and we're going to walk. I'm like, well, why can't we just drive over there? Well, and I look down and she say, ain't this a nice, beautiful walk? Look at the flowers. And I'm like, you're right. Life is all about what you make of it and how you perceive it. And you should and nobody should have control over you to make you angry or upset. Because they're unhappy, and they want to make you unhappy in order for them to be happy, and then they want to self-reflect, and then they want to make you a bad guy, so they can look like the good guy. But you don't have to make somebody else into the bad guy to make yourself better. And you don't have to be better than everybody else. You just got to be the best version of yourself that you can be. And you got to help other people become the best version of they can be. And we all should just work together to help each other be the best people we can. Because everybody got something to teach. And everybody got something to learn. And yeah, I've definitely been through a lot of things. But one thing I could say? All mistakes I learn from. And I make all of these mistakes so you don't have to. So that's what it is. I may make a mistake. I may not be perfect. But I make these mistakes so you don't have to. And yeah, you may think that look down upon me for making these mistakes, but you know what? I'm a better person because of it. So, I'm a stronger person because of it. So, what I want everybody to do right now is reach down inside of your pockets and pull out all your baggage, right? And unload, that thing that you've been holding on to, And not just the baggage that you have in your pocket. The baggage that you hold in your heart, right? You gotta let it go. Clean out your heart, right? Of all the things all these grudges that you're holding against people. All these bad things that happen to you. You just gotta let them go, right? And you gotta learn to heal and go and see okay? And realize today is the first day of the rest of your life. And what are you going to do today to move forward to better your life and make the day every day the best you can. And I can easily say that, and I've been totally struggling with that because ever since I lost my goat, which people always call me the goat guy, I've been struggling with my identity and my purpose and my place. But it's always been my purpose and my place always been to help you accomplish your dream and give you dreams and give you ambitions. And that's what I was always about. And that's why I'm the dream guy. Because I'm about dreams and ambitions and happiness. And that's why that's my goal, is to help you achieve your goals. So, and if you get anything out of this video, I invite you to be my friend by hitting the subscribe button, supporting my message by hitting that like button, and also sharing it with people in your life that need to hear it. And trust me, a lot of people need to hear this. So just hit that share button, post that on your wall, on your news thread, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you guys got. Maybe a Reddit page or two, because I feel like people really need to hear this. So I appreciate it. I appreciate you being my friend and your love and support and watching this video to the end. That means that you really do care. So I appreciate you. Every last one of you. Thank you so very, very much.